Hello, we're the PNC Newsgirls, Mia
and Maya, reading the news 6 days a week because you're too lazy.
Thursday, September 7th, 2023.
Okay. This Hitler quote is another absurdly long one. Spears pulled his entrance just decided to torture us.
Yep.
Okay. A whole people is dying, and now we can perhaps understand how it was possible that formerly all civilizations of... I already forgot how to say it.
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia? It's a weird word. Disappeared without a trace so that one can only see with difficulty find in the desert sand the remains of these cities. We see how in our own day, whole countries died under this scourge of God, and we see how this is that scourge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scourge or scourge?
Scourge, okay, that's what I was thinking. Scourge is threatening Germany too. And how with us, our own people in mad
infatuation
is contributing to bring upon itself the same yoke, the same misery.
Alright, quick Pentagon expects Ukraine to be responsible with depleted uranium. The U.S. is confident that the Ukraine military will use depleted uranium, DU, ammunition responsibly. Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary Sabrina Singh said on Wednesday. Or is it Singh? Just Singh with an
I think it's Singh with an H for no good reason.
Yeah, I hate English. Actually, no, I just hate all languages.
Honestly.
I don't think I like any of them.
Okay. Have they lost their minds? Russia and Israel signed filmmaking corporation deal. Israel's ambassador to Russia, Alexander Ben-Zvi, signed an agreement with Russian Culture Minister Olga Lyubimova to facilitate cooperation between Israeli and Russian filmmakers.
Google's long-awaited antitrust trial finally set to begin 3 years after Landmark's suit over search monopoly. The DOJ has spent 3 years preparing to take Google to court since it first accused Google of illegally eliminating competitors by paying billions of dollars each year to smartphone makers including Apple and Samsung to make sure its search engine is preloaded as the default onto their web browsers.
Yeah. Parents angry to learn union urged teachers to destroy gender identity paper trails. Virginia got sadly spanked by angry parents who were tired of a political agenda being driven whether they liked it or not. If you were expecting them to learn any lesson from that, we have bad news for you.
Alright, full column. Federal prosecutors plan to indict Hunter Biden by the end of month. Bombshell court filing says President's son likely faces gun charges that could land him in prison for up to 10 years. Hunter Biden could face charges of illegally possessing a gun while he was using drugs following a bombshell court filing revealing prosecutors want to indict him by the end of September. The president's son has reached a deal that would have allowed him to avoid trial for the firearms charges if he abided by parole conditions over 24 months. 2 years. Imagine 2 years.
Imagine if instead of having like presidents and stuff, we just had like back in it was like the olden days and we just had kings.
Well, America never had that.
True. But what if we did? Quirky. That'd be interesting.
It would. But at the same time, it could be absolutely terrifying.
Oh yeah, that could go horribly wrong. Okay. Elon Musk reveals extremely powerful ADL CEO Jonathan Greenblatt sought to shake him down for donations. Twitter/X owner Elon Musk revealed on Wednesday that Jonathan Greenblatt, the extremely powerful CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, sought to shake him down for donations just like he did to Adidas, the Brooklyn Nets, and Kyrie Irving? I think it's Irving.
Yeah. Gun safe manufacturer Liberty Safe gives FBI access code to a protester's safe who was arrested at gunpoint due to involvement in January 6th Capitol event. Liberty Safe, a renowned manufacturer of gun safes, is drawing scrutiny after complying with the FBI request to provide the combination to a safe owned by Nathan Hughes, who was present on the January 6th, 2021 Capitol event.
Okay. Rolling Stone forced to issue correction on article claiming Nazis support DeSantis. The left-wing magazine Rolling Stone was forced to issue a correction this week in a report that falsely portrayed a group of reported neo-Nazis in Florida as being supporters of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Left in shock after German politician is smeared as anti-Semite, his Free Voters Party soars to second place in Bavarian polls.
I thought it was being anti-Semitic, not anti-Senate. It's my
Anti-Semite.
I thought it was being anti-Semitic.
Yes, but he's being accused of being an anti-Semite.
Oh.
Which is an
How
anti-Semitic
many
person.
borders do they need?
50. German media has dominated with nearly non-stop coverage of allegations that Bavarian Vice Minister Hubert Aiwanger wrote an anti-Semitic pamphlet and made edgy racist jokes when he was 17 years old, nearly 35 years ago. However, he has not only weathered the storm and stayed in power, but the first poll taken since the scandal broke shows his party has jumped to second place in the German state of Bavaria right before elections on October 8th.
I'm just saying, getting mad at somebody for something they did 35 years ago when they were 17 is really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, seriously? Okay. How do you say that again? Comprehensive study. There are 0 Amish kids suffering from cancer, diabetes, or autism. Why is that? The current population of Amish folks in America is quickly approaching 400,000, with the largest concentrations. What am I tripping?
Concentration.
Okay, that's actually concentrations. Of 90,000 in Pennsylvania and 82,000 in Ohio. Amish have settled in as many as 32 U.S. states and have an average of 7 kids per family, so the population is growing rapidly. In a brand new comprehensive study as of June 2023, presented by Steve Kirsch to the Pennsylvania State Senate, it was calculated that for Amish children who are strictly 100% not vaccinated and fully unvaccinated, typical chronic conditions barely exist, if any at all.
U.S. suicide rate in 2022, highest ever recorded. COVID lockdowns played a role. The suicide rate dropped in 2019 and 2020 at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, but then rose by 4% in 2021.3 last year, so a 3.8% increase in suicides for women and a 2.3% increase in men. 4.4 what? However, 80% of suicides are committed by men. Why the random numbers? I don't understand. Why?
Maybe they were marking sentences. Like maybe they were doing that and they forgot to remove it.
I don't know.
That's the only thing I can see.
Alright, monkey come.
President Harris? VP Strong suggests she will take over soon.
No. Please no.
In a recent interview, Vice President Harris strongly suggested that she will be taking over as president soon. Many now speculate if Biden will announce he has long COVID and is stepping down due to health reasons. Biden could also pardon Hunter on any new charges he's facing before leaving office. During the 2020 riots, Harris bailed Antifa rioters out of jail. This, as Trump and his supporters continue to be arrested. I'm dying. Okay, what's happening? Harris bailed Antifa rioters out of jail. This, as Trump and his supporters continue to be arrested on trumped-up charges. Clearly, globalists have transitioned America into a banana republic.
It definitely wasn't Barack's first time. Obama's crack-fueled gay triced accuser talks to Tucker. What did I just read? In his latest interview on X, Tucker Carlson sat down with Larry Sinclair, the man who for 25 years has maintained that he and the former President Barack Obama engaged in drug-fueled... Why is my life like this?
Inappropriate actions.
Once in the back of a limo and another in a hotel room in Illinois, Gurnee, Illinois. One second, I gotta bleach my eyes out.
I'm gonna bleach my ears.
I'm just gonna submerge myself in bleach, I think.
Honestly. Okay. U.S. sanctions Sudan paramilitary leader for rights abuses. The U.S. sanctioned a high-ranking leader and regional commander within Sudan's Rapid Security Forces, RSF, paramilitary Wednesday amid an ongoing conflict with government forces that has exacerbated that country's humanitarian crisis, Anadolu agency reports.
LeBron James is spotted in Saudi Arabia just weeks after joking that he'd play there amid rumors of a 2-year, $1 billion deal. LeBron James has been spotted in Saudi Arabia just weeks after joking that he'd potentially play there in the future amid rumors that he's set to receive a $1 billion contract offer from a basketball team there.
I just want to know what this has anything to do with anything.
Yeah.
Why is this on the news?
I didn't even know. I'd heard of LeBron James, but I couldn't remember like what sport he played.
Yeah, I still don't know.
It said basketball.
Okay, it's basketball. I was tripping.
Maybe I thought basketball. I thought basketball maybe, but I could not remember.
They're always basketball or soccer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Football occasionally.
War crime column. Oil prices surge after Saudi Arabia and Russia announced extended oil production cuts through end of 2023. Oil prices shot past 90 bill. What's 90 BBL?
I don't know.
What kind of what?
Time to look it up.
What does that mean?
No, Google's failed us.
What? Is it like a $90 tape? What? I have no clue, but number thing, I don't know. It says $90/BBL, so do it that way you will. Today, after Saudi Arabia and then Russia announced a continuance of production cuts through the end of this year.
Okay, asylum claims in EU expected to exceed 1 million this year as member states struggle to cope with the influx. Asylum applications have soared across the bloc in the last 2 years, with a 28% increase in claims in the first half of this year, compared to the same period in 2022, while last year's total was 53% higher than the previous year.
California state legislature passes a bill banning caste-based discrimination. Dalits? What is a Dalit?
I don't know, man.
Who occupy the lowest rung of the caste system, say that caste-based discrimination remains prevalent within South Asian diaspora. How do you say that?
Diaspora?
I don't know. Taking place in workplaces, classrooms, and social settings.
I have absolutely no idea what any of that meant at all.
What's caste? Of course you can.
It's caste. Caste. What is it?
What is it? Any of the range.
Hereditary. I still don't fully understand, but okay.
Okay, so it's a thing. I don't know.
Egyptian President Abdel Fattah calls for measures to reduce birth rate. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi called Tuesday for measures to slow the birth rate in the Arab world's most populous country, citing China's one-child policy as an example.
Fattah al-Sisi!
Okay. Why would you name your child that?
Can't take these things seriously with such stupid names!
Anyways, that was all. Thanks for listening to Mia.
And Maya, read the Puzzle Central homepage. Do all the good things.
Come back tomorrow for more segregated news.